These are the shadows that follow all of us. They creep in when we're weakest, whispering that we're not strong enough, not fast enough, not good enough. They tell us to stop fighting, to let go, to accept defeat. I know these shadows. I've walked through them. I fought them, and I've lost more times than I can count. When I was a boy, I lost everything. My parents gunned down in the streets of Gotham. I stood in the blood-stained alley, powerless, broken. But that night, I made a vow. I swore that no one else would suffer the way I had, that I would become something stronger than my pain, something greater. The world is not fair. It will knock you down. It will break you. The people you love will be taken from you. You will fail, again and again. But here's the question that matters. What do you do next? Do you stay down? Do you let the pain define you? Do you let fear chain you? Or do you rise? Pain is inevitable. Fear is natural. But weakness is a choice. And I don't make that choice. Neither should you. When the world tells you that you can't, that you're not good enough, that you're not strong enough, prove it wrong. Not by words, by action, by standing back up, by pushing through the darkness, by becoming the kind of person who refuses to surrender. We all fall, every one of us. The question is, do we get back up? Life isn't fair. You already know that. You felt it in your bones. The moment when everything you believed in, everything you fought for, is ripped away. The moment when the world shows you its true face, cold, cruel, unrelenting. Maybe you've lost something, or someone. Maybe you've been knocked down so many times that you wonder if it's even worth standing back up. I know that feeling. I've lived it. I've lost people. I've watched my city burn. I've been betrayed, broken, beaten, left for dead. And I have stood in the abyss, staring into the darkness, feeling it stare back. But here's the truth about the abyss. It only wins if you let it. Fear, pain, failure. These are not the end. They are the fire that forges you. They are the crucible where you decide what kind of person you truly are. You want to know the difference between those who fall and those who rise. It's not power. It's not money. It's not luck. It's resolve. It's the choice to fight when everything in you screams to quit. It's the moment you stand when every muscle in your body says, stay down. The world will not hand you victory. You must seize it. You must become it. There will always be voices whispering, you can't. You're not strong enough, not smart enough, not fast enough. But those voices are wrong, because strength isn't about never falling. It's about standing back up again and again and again until your enemies, your doubts, your fears realize they cannot break you. There is no knight in shining armor coming to save you. No hero waiting in the wings. You are the hero. Your pain, your loss, they are not your chains. They are your weapons. Wield them. Let them remind you why you fight. Let them fuel the fire inside you. I am not telling you it will be easy. I am telling you it will be worth it. You will rise, not because fate decides it, not because destiny demands it, but because you do. Because in the face of adversity, you refuse to kneel. Because you are more than your scars, more than your failures, more than the weight of the past that tries to drag you down. You are unbreakable. And when the world sees that, when they see you stand, battered but defiant, then they will know the dark will never consume you, because you are the light. Now go, fight, rise, and never, ever back down. Please take this short break from your video. We know how important the videos are to you. Support the channel by purchasing a Inspired Network hoodie. or Inspire Network coffee cup. Enjoy the rest of the video. Darker than it's ever been, the weight of the city presses down on its people, crushing hope, feeding fear. I know what it means to fight against that weight, to stand when everything tells you to stay down. I wasn't born a hero. I wasn't gifted with powers or destiny or fate. I was broken first. I lost everything. My family, my innocence, my sense of security. I fell into the abyss, deeper than I ever thought possible. But here's the truth. Most don't understand. Adversity isn't the enemy. Pain isn't the villain. They're the teachers, the forge, the fire that shapes you into something stronger. People think the night is only darkness. They think it's fear. They think it's the end. But the night is just a beginning. The place where the strong rise. The moment before the dawn. And if you listen closely, you can hear it. The sound of resilience. The sound of those who refuse to break. Adversity is a test, not of strength, not of skill, but of will. Life will throw you into the fire, strip you of everything, leave you with nothing but pain. I know because I've been there. Broken bones, a shattered soul, a city that turned its back. But pain is the forge. And you are the blade. They will tell you that you can't rise, that you are weak, that you will fail, that the weight of the world is too much for you. They don't know what you are capable of. You don't even know yet, but you will. Because the only way to survive the fall is to rise. It's easy to be strong when things are simple, when the sun is shining and the path is clear. But real strength is found in the dark, when you're on your knees, when you have nothing left, when the world tells you to give up and all you have is the fire inside you telling you to stand. I have seen the broken become warriors. I have seen the weak find their strength. I have seen the fallen rise. And do you know what they all had in common? They made a choice, not to run, not to surrender, but to fight, even when the fight seemed impossible. Pain is the shadow that follows all of us, but shadows can't exist without light. Remember that, even in your worst moment, even when you think you are alone, even when the world forgets you, the fire inside you still burns. And that fire, that is your greatest weapon. So get up, face the storm, walk through the fire, and show them, show yourself that you are more than your scars, more than your failures, more than your fear. You are not beaten. You are not done. You are not finished. You are only beginning. It's easy to give up, to let the past define you, to let the pain control you. I could have stayed in the dark. I could have let the fear consume me. But I made a choice. We all have that choice. When life knocks you down, when you feel like you're at your lowest, that's when you find out who you really are. Not when things are easy, not when the sun is shining. You find your true strength in the storm, in the fight, when everything is stacked against you. I've faced monsters, not just in Gotham streets, but in myself. The doubt, the anger, the weakness. But I fought, not because I was stronger, not because I was fearless, but because I refused to let the darkness win. And neither should you. You're going to fail. You're going to get hurt. The world isn't fair, and it won't always reward your efforts. But that doesn't mean you stop. It doesn't mean you let fear decide who you become. The symbol of the bat isn't about strength. It's about perseverance, about standing when no one else will.